Before Paddock FC, I did retail for 19 years. 17 of those were in visual merchandising. So I do window design, train people in windows, fashion shoots. During COVID, Stephen decided to start a football club. I had just been made redundant. We started launching football kits out, posting them out, and I would post them out to the customers and then start with customer service requests, any inquiries that they had. I was not quite fulfilled creatively from where I was in my past jobs. I decided to do more of a creative role, do more design, taught myself Photoshop. In the past, we've always had quite dark shirts that have done really well for us. So, for instance, in season 1, Umbro was a carbon and black shirt that did really well for us. It had gold detail on it. And then last season, we had the navy one, which was the maroon badge. That, again, did really well for us. The players loved that one as well. So when I'm trying to design a kit, I'll always do who prefers this colour, what sells well, what do the players like to wear. And so far, the players don't really enjoy wearing white kits. The green and gold, they didn't favour too much either. We're a new club, only 4 years in. We don't really have any mascots. We only really draw on the up the paddock and play with this wording an awful lot. So to me, with this shirt and Fuse being able to create whatever we like, we may as well go big and create something a little bit different, put our own quotes on there and things like that. Taking inspiration from the city, I found this quote that I really like by Alan Turing. So it's got his quote on the sleeve, and he was the creator of the first computer called Manchester Baby. And we've gone with binary code all down the right side. It's obviously is known for being the code breaker in World War II. And yeah, that's where it evolved from, really.
My initial response to the kit design was, it doesn't feel like us. I liked the look of it, but I didn't feel like it was Stretford Paddock. And I loved the concept of Alan Turing. But we're a democracy. And even though I thought it's a great looking kit, it just didn't feel quite Paddock to me. And I showed it to the players and I showed it a couple of the fans, and the response was almost unanimous in terms of how people really liked it. So I put it into the vote with some of the other kit designs that Fuse had come up with, and it won. I also like the idea of us being able to step away from just being a club that's made of supporting Manchester United, and for us to go and stand on our own 2 feet and maybe create our own colours and our own heritage and our own meaning. And I think having something like this kit, which pays homage to Alan Turing, a Mancunian icon, I'm very excited to see how it goes down. It could be the kit that we start to win things in, and then it'll become synonymous with those wins and those victories. The fans being involved in the decision-making process is integral to what we do as a football club. There's so much disenfranchising going on at the top level of football that football should be about community. And community doesn't just mean local. Community means community, and that can exist across the world, as we've proved. We've got such a strong international community that follows us, and they all take the club to the heart, and they all feel exactly the same way. The players, the members, the volunteers, everybody feels the same way. So it's absolutely vital for us that we consult our fans. There's no point us just saying, here's the kits that we've chosen next year, get your wallets out and go buy them. Everything that we do involves consultations with our members, and we go with what our members want, because that's who we exist to serve.
It's a bold new kit. I really like the design. You don't see many shirts that are a half and half split these days. Normally you get stripes and sashes and whatnot and little bits of pattern here, but in a little while since I've seen that, so it's quite nice to have that as a paddock option.
First impressions? Well, red and black are two of my favourite colours, so I'm already excited to see them contrasted together. It's a new direction, doesn't look rehashed. Top.
The new football shirt for 24-25 definitely embodies our spirit and identity at the club. It's bold, mysterious, unique, and will certainly be something that I wear with pride.
Yeah, I like the kit. It's actually the one I voted for, the red and black, half and half. Very nice. I definitely think the red and the black really work well together. Obviously red and black are kind of synonymous with Manchester United, and obviously the club has that kind of natural affiliation with Man United. So I think it really works.
It's the members and the customers that mean the most, don't they? Because they buy the kits, they fund the club. If we haven't got funding, then we can't get grounds to play on. So it's all has a knock-on effect. If we can't create a shirt that they like, then there's no point in doing it. And the same with players. I'd really like the players to enjoy wearing the kit and feel good in it. The challenges are keeping everyone happy. Stephen has always had input with the shirts going forward, right from season 1.
Having a kit that pays tribute to Alan Turing, I think, is massively important. It's 70 years since his passing. And I don't think he, at the time of him creating the innovations that he created and the machines that he created, could have foreseen just how important electronics and computers would become in everybody's daily lives. And he was a massive reason for that. He is a symbol of innovation. He is a symbol of forward thinking. He is a symbol of resilience. And I think those are things that our football club, our city, and our community stand for and uphold. We're a new club. We are 4 years old. Turing's legacy as a Mancunian hero gives a little bit of historical depth and resonance to a club that's still trying to find its identity within the city. Turing had to overcome a lot in his personal life. There were challenges, there were prejudices, there were injustices that he had to overcome as a man for who he was in the time that he existed.
Not only was Alan's work covered for most, if not all of his life by the Official Secrets Act, so his genius and influence wasn't even widely recognised during his lifetime. The horrific persecution he suffered over something as innocent and innocuous as a sexual orientation, and it took a petition to get those in power to apologise 60 years later. It shows how much work needs to be done to combat prejudice. Always does. Now, I'm very, very proud that he is recognised on this shirt.
Stretford Paddock FC aims to break down barriers in the world of football by redefining what an independent club can achieve in terms of community impact and inclusivity, and challenging the status quo and the norms that are out there. And the club is committed to building a lasting legacy. And that's why his quote could not be more perfect. The work that we do will benefit those in future generations. And we know where we want to take this football club. We know we need our own facility. We know we need to climb the ranks. We know we need to be existing at a higher level of non-league football. We know we need a women's team. We know we need more junior teams. We can only see a short distance ahead, but we can see plenty there that needs to be done.